Linebacker is a position that's really intriguing to me because you got two studs in Milano and Tremaine Edmunds. AJ Klein is a free agent signing. He'll, in part, kind of take over for a departing Lorenzo Alexander, who retired. So you got a lot of top end talent there with Milano and with Tremaine Edmunds. My concern when I look at this roster is depth because there's not a lot behind those guys. You got Corey Thompson, Bashan Joseph, Tyler Mentekovich, who's basically a special teams guy. Then I'm looking at the rest of these, like Mike Bell, Terrell Dodson, Delshawn Phillips. Not a lot in terms of proven talent. So I guess this is going to be a two-part question here. How high are you on the ability of Edmunds and Milano? Because they're obviously going to be out there, if they're healthy, every single snap, literally every snap. And are you concerned about a lack of depth behind them? Or maybe you're higher on one or two of these guys than I am? Because I look at these starters, I don't see a lot after them.
No, I'm with you. Yeah, I am. I am concerned about that. I think that's an area that, again, the Bills would tell you that they've got guys that need to prove something there. Certainly, I think they maybe believe in a guy like Dotson is pretty interesting, right? They keep him around last year, even though he has an offseason arrest out in Arizona. He serves a suspension. They keep him all through that. He ends up getting cut, but then they put him on the practice squad and he stays there. So I think clearly they see something in him that they want to see more of, at least in training camp, to give him that opportunity. But, let's face it, if something were to happen to, and we talked about this on offense, right, with Josh Allen, the season sunk. I don't know that I would go quite that far with Milano or Edmunds on defense, but boy, they'd be in a world of trouble, I think, if they were to lose either of those guys. I mean, they are just so critical to what they do defensively. And you said it, their ability to play in every situation, to be on the field for basically every snap, just makes them so crucial to what they do. Because, defensive line, we talked about it, right? A lot of talented players. They'll, quite frankly, they'd be able to withstand an injury up front. That's how deep they are. That deep is not, it's non-existent at linebacker. I mean, it is Tremaine Edmunds and Matt Milano, AJ Klein in kind of a part-time role. When they're in their base defense, Klein's probably in there, but they're not in their base defense. I mean, they're in their nickel defense more than they are in their base. So, you can argue, what type of impact Klein is going to have. He's not an every down player by any stretch. So Edmunds and Milano, to me, are the key pieces that keep this defense going. And if something were to happen to them again, it would be a world of trouble for this team.